And welcome to another video. In this video I'll be showing you how to make our login page and our home page. Let's start. Basically in our screens, let's make our home page and our login page. In here basically we'll require this login widget and this home widget. So I'll first work on the login page, but yeah, I'm going to import material dart, and we'll make a stateful widget which will be our home, and we're going to return a scaffold for now, but the app bar, and I forgot this is supposed to be login, so what I'll do is I'll just cut that and paste this right here. But I'll make another import which is going to be material dart stateful widget login. There's going to be a scaffold or an app bar with a title of a text with, let's say, login page. Give it a center title 2 basically, and then in our stateful widget we're going to be requiring some stuff which I'll show you. We'll be requiring a auth instance, and we'll also be requiring a firestore instance. So I'm going to remove that and that underscore because we are compatible, and then we come here and add final fields. We get in the center because we need to add required here. If we save that, then in our main dart, so if we scroll down a little bit where the root this is the one which login, so in here we are going to return our login. That's it. We have our login page. Same way here, I'll just return our home. It's going to be constant. First of all, we're going to insert our semicolon, and then we're going to make that a constant. Let's work. So we'll require, no, I don't want any elevation. So in our login page, now in here, if I come to our screens login dart, I have a background color which I'm going to show you why I have kept that, but it's a purplish background color. And in the assets of this application, I have this login image PNG. So this PNG right here, which I'm going to download. So we can save this image. I'm going to make a new folder actually for this project, Flutter 5 course. I'll make a new folder right here called assets. In here I'll save that, and in assets we have login image. So in pubspec YAML, in our assets, uncomment, we'll remove that, and we can go assets slash, okay, let's run flutter pub get. Okay, and basically after our app bar we're gonna have a body which will have a column widget which will have take some children. So in the first shell is going to be an image dot asset. It's going to be assets slash login image dot png. I'm going to hotly start this. Okay, now the first thing to notice is that this is white and this is gray, so it's not matching. So basically what I can do is give it a background color of colors dot white. Now it's matched. Now the next thing is, if I actually come here and come to the color meter and just come here, as you can see, this is the color of our app bar. So this one and this one, okay, so this is the color of our app bar, and it's this, it's 114, 92 and 255, but it's almost the same color. So yeah, basically that's why I just used this purple with that. This color will be used a lot. And then basically we are going to have two text editing controllers, which I'll show you, but we'll have a string email, and yeah, basically then we'll have a background, then we'll have a single child scroll view, and I'll show you later why. But then we are going to have a text field, actually a text widget, as you can see, which will welcome emails. So let me show you. I can go welcome, we'll make a var email, basically I can just call that email, actually text welcome email. For the text style, I'm just going to copy this because I'm not going to show you the styling of everything, because well, we don't need that. And then I'm using a Google Fonts package, we'll require that too, so let's just add that to our dependencies. Yep, we have added Google Fonts, we can just save that. Okay, after that we can just import that library. Welcome. And I have also given it a padding of 25 so that we have some spacing like that. Basically in the styling, we have given it a text align and some styles, which are going to be Poppins font family and a font size and a font weight. Then we have another padding widget which has a text field and the same thing. I can just copy these two padding widgets, just come just under this one and just paste it, and I'll make these, but this I have already made and I'll show you again, but I've already shown this, but in here I'll make two more. So text editing controller, this one's going to be an email controller, it's called text editing controller, editing controller, just paste this twice now, and we got the password controller, and then I'll just make that final. But basically I have two paddings which I have 16 each. We have a text field where I have a controller, email controller, and a password controller. In the password I'm making obscure text is true, and basically in the text field I have an on changed where I'm getting the value and I'm setting the state of email to be the value so that it automatically changes. And we have a decoration which has an input decoration of a border as outline input border, and a hint text as email. And again we have the decoration which has a border and a hint text of password. Now why did I use that on changed is because we need to actually wrap that in a single child scroll view, but child scroll view. Another thing to do is comma like that. Right. So if I come here and just, if I, as you can see, test.test.com, this just has some stuff. And then I have a text button, and I'm not going through the UI here because we don't need, because I'm not making the UI, but I have this text button which has some on pressed events, which I'm gonna make this text button again, like from scratch. We're gonna have some icon and a label and all that. So the label is gonna be a text widget. And this one's gonna be login icons. On pressed images, basically. For the icon and the text styling, what I'm going to do is just come here for the icon and I'll just give it a color on the icon. That's going to be that color, so that this and a wrap bar match. And for the text styling of login, basically we're going to have a text style of Google Fonts again. But I've just increased the size a little bit, and that's looking fine. Then I have another button, that's a create account button, and for this what I'm going to do is I'll copy this text button icon, duplicate that. I can start create new folder outlined, create account. That's it. So we have our two buttons and the UI is ready. So yeah, now that the UI is ready, basically in the next video I'll be adding some functionality to this login page.